show in Austin, Texas. This is a rare occasion, and we're very excited about the short commute. I'm very excited. I went to the dentist today for the first time in 4 years, and I had 0 cavities. This song is about making every day count while next right around the sun. You should take your wife out dancing and remind her that she's always been the North Star, the lighthouse that guides you back in. You should call out your old man, see if he's ever having a beer. Do it while you can, you don't know when it'll no longer be here. You should know you should know as you age, time is gathering speed. You can't slow it down, you can't turn around. Nobody gonna get a rerun. Make it count on the next ride around the sun. You should ask for forgiveness and forgive others in return. There's no sense in building a bridge just to let it burn. Don't you fret over some treasure. Be grateful for the journey you're on. There's nothing that you can take with you when your time is gone. You should know you should know as you age, time is gathering speed. You can't slow it down, you can't turn around. Nobody gonna get a rerun. Make it count on the next ride around the sun. You can't turn around. Nobody gonna get a rerun. Make it count on the next ride around the sun. I'll make it count on the next ride around the sun. Every now and again, me and the fellas, we get asked to play people's weddings, and they always want to hear this song, and it's kind of strange to me because this is a song about not getting married per se, but rather getting divorced. This is a song for the divorcees. I've come to find over the years that there's no amount of money in the world worth the look of a mother of the bride or mother of the groom when she looks at me and my band in our skinny jeans, and she's like, why did we hire this jackass to play our daughter's $100,000 wedding? All that to say, we have a ton of availability and vacancy in 2022 and 2023. If anybody needs a shitty wedding band, we will be your huckleberry. heard he popped the question. I heard that you said yes. I hear you're gonna sink 20K into that dress. I hear you're signing up for a morning indoor spin to fit into a dress that you'll never wear again. What can I say? Congratulations. You're on a plane now for a week-long honeymoon. It's an all-inclusive stay. How creative of the groom. Well, there ain't too much to do. Out of sandals, resort chain. You read your magazines by the pool. Tell you gotta come in from the rain. What can I say? Congratulations. Congratulations, my friend. This is how it all ends. The next 50 years, they're gonna be a ball. No things that might add up when you sign a prenup, but at least you got your pictures in the hall. What can I say? Congratulations. Now you've been back to earth since you got back to town. You traded in that negligee for a fleece nightgown. You're off in the kitchen, in that laundry room, just a cooking and a cleaning. Hey, domesticated too. At least you got your spare time in your weeknight TV. Scared all you want, girl, it ain't gonna set you free. I hear your man's off and gone to Vegas with the boys. When you call him on the cell phone, you can't hear him over the noise. What can I say? Congratulations. Keep up with the Jones, what can I say? Congratulations. What can I say? Congratulations. What can I say? Congratulations. Thank you so much. My grandmother turns 93 years old next week, and she told me that this is her favorite song. This song is called The Trouble with Drinking. It's about smoking and drinking, and why a 93-year-old woman loves this song is beyond me, but it just tells me about my grandmother. She's a badass woman, and I'm cut from the same cloth. I'm a badass. It's just part of it. Here we go. Drinking is it ain't no trouble don't have no problem when it comes to alcohol. It's as easy to come by as the air that I breathe. Unless I'm low on money or too out at weed. Some guys lose their woman, some guys lose their nerve, some guys lose their temper and they use those nasty words. I just lose my problems and hell if I don't mind. When I wake up tomorrow, they will be too easy to find. 'Cause the trouble with drinking is it ain't no trouble at all. I don't have no problem when it comes to alcohol. It's as easy to come by as the air that I breathe. Unless I'm low on money or too out at weed. Now I ain't one for singing all of them are drinking songs. I'd rather leave it to old Jack Ingram and keep on keeping on. But I sure love the drinking part, and I think that it loves me. So I hold this beer in my hand ever after happily. Because the trouble with drinking is it ain't no trouble at all. I don't have no problem when it comes to alcohol. It's as easy to come by as the air that I breathe. Unless I'm low on money or too out at weed. Yeah. Drinking and secrets, that's how they do it way down south. When a New York man gets the liquor on up, he will go shooting off his mouth. Well, back home in Texas, we would all drink with the band. And it's usually too much, and it's usually from a can. 'Cause the trouble with drinking is it ain't no trouble at all. I don't have no problem when it comes to alcohol. It's as easy to come by as the air that I breathe. Unless I'm low on money or too out at weed. It's as easy to come by as the air that I breathe. Unless I'm low on money or too out at weed. I don't need no alcohol. Yeah. Thank you very much. I've been thinking a lot about it lately, and I've come to the conclusion that I just love drinking. And it's so much fun. Consequences. The consequences are vast. This is another drinking song. Because of course. There's a cocktail that I'm incredibly fond of. It's a cocktail that won't entirely kick your ass the next morning. It's called the Chilton. It originated by a doctor in West Texas. They're just fantastic, so I felt compelled to write a song about it. This is the finished product. Well, it has been a long day since I woke up. I spilled the all much coffee in my pickup truck. I was headed to work when on my drive I got a ticket going 60 to 55. I clocked in for a job that I can't stand. I'm on the verge of quitting or getting canned. I was so damn glad when this day is through. When I get home I know just what I'll do. I'm gonna go grab a cut and I really was salt. I'm gonna pull down a vodka, woo, and I'm pulling a shot. I pop a top of the Topo Chico. Only one thing left to put in. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. You can't drink all day unless you start in the morning.
Let's go!
Go grab a cup and really with salt. Pour down a vodka, woo, and pour in a shot. Or two, or three. You pop a top of the Topo Chico. Only one thing left to put in. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. Get a cup or a glass and some ice cubes and 3 fingers of vodka. Any kind of vodka, Texas vodka, Russian vodka, maybe not Russian vodka, but any other kind of vodka. 3 fingers neat, you're gonna need some lemons. Most importantly, some salt and some lemons. You're gonna need a lemon, 2 lemons, go crazy. Do 3 whole lemons. Put your balls on the table and do 4 lemons. Mix it all up and enjoy yourself. That's how you make Chilton. This is the part of the show where everybody brings us Chiltons to the stage. It's not really happening right now. I'm gonna lay in bed tonight thinking about this. Thinking about how I could have delivered this shit better.
Talk about tequila.
So if you burn down on me, the whiskey ain't working, the wine is fine, but it just leaves you hurting if you're tired of tequila. All out of rum, I'll tell you what we do where I come from. I'm gonna go grab a cup and I really was salt. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. Thank you very much. We've been working on that shit for 10 years and we finally nailed it. Very proud of you. to the mainland, I'll go straight to the lake. Won't start in the cooler, answer the riddle. Go grab a guitar, pick up a fiddle, play all night till you just can't sing. All the Charlie and Bruce, the Lyle and Keen. I'm Texas born, Texas bred. When I die, I'll be Texas dead. Lay me down the ground, put my name on a stone. To hell with heaven, I'm staying home. 2 days in the summer, they tested my will. Tore up my knee, Oklahoma Trail. For the love of the game, for the love of the lights. We were all living for Friday nights. Band went off to Bama, Vans volunteer. Chances up in Kansas, man, I stay right here. I'm Texas born, Texas bred. When I die, I'll be Texas dead. Lay me down the ground, put my name on a stone. To hell with heaven, I'm staying home. Granddad's Great Depression, it didn't last that long. When the cane dried up and the cotton was gone, he dug down below ground, he wrote Bedrock apart. Said sometimes you gotta look down deep in the heart. I'm Texas born, Texas bred. When I die, I'll be Texas dead. Lay me down the ground, put my name on a stone. To hell with heaven, I'm staying home. It's a little song called Lonely in Bars. Very, very popular song. You definitely heard it on your top 40 radio station.
What year?
Over twilight drinks in Dallas, I was sure that you were taken. The vacant left ring finger had me happily mistaken. Even though you spoke of an older man and being on and off with him, you swore the fire burned out and was doused years ago. I didn't have the gumption to articulate my vision, but I could see my hands around you with grace and precision. The lights off and the door locked and our hearts are beating strong. My greatest fear would be the morning coming home. You say you don't want to be alone. Well, I don't leave here on my own. I'll close your tab and hail a cab and we can make this moment ours. And finally say goodbye to being lonely in bars. I don't mean to be too forward, but I don't want you to disappear. Some crowded neon haze as you check your phone again, my heart only sings. I can't make up your mind for you, but you know just where I stand. Across the table with an offer, the embarrassment be damned. You say you don't want to be alone. This next song we're gonna play has not one but two chords. If you went to Berkeley College of Music or Juilliard School, this song you can suck it because we don't have time for minors and sixths and second chords in this song. It's just 1 and 4, baby, for 4.5 minutes. Just buckle down, baby. Just buckle down. My middle name is Monotony. I'm here for it. All right. Texas, just down the street. The girl I was dating in high school, she lived 3 doors down from me, and that was incredibly convenient for reasons that should be obvious. She got accepted at Texas Tech University, and I had to go to 4 different community colleges just to get into South Plains College in Lubbock, Texas, because I couldn't get into Texas Tech University. I don't know if that says more about Texas Tech University or it says more about me. I can't quite figure it out. I got there a semester after she did. By the time I got there, I realized I learned the hard way how much she loved the Greek system. That's right, it's kind of ooh. I moved to Fort Worth, Texas, and I went to school there. And I graduated by the skin of my teeth, and when I graduated from school in Fort Worth, Texas, I did what every proud college graduate does. I moved back in with my parents. People talk about the freshman 15, but they never talk about the move back in with mom and dad 25. And 25 pounds is super easy to put on when you're drinking beer from your dad's fridge in the garage. And you're eating food in the pantry, and you're living the high life, and you're watching Netflix when Netflix was still coming on DVDs and shit like that. And I was always watching this movie, The Big Lebowski, you know, the one with the dude. I noticed the dude is always drinking White Russians. I started thinking, I need to start drinking White Russians. And I didn't realize at the time, but that's a very high caloric beverage. It's milk and Kahlua and vodka, and that's where 25 pounds can really stick to your love handles, like super easy, you know. After 4 or 5 months of pretending to look for jobs and drinking White Russians at my parents' house like a jackass, I started thinking I need to get a job, but my degree's in radio, television, and film, and there's not a whole lot of job opportunities with a degree like that, you know. So I started thinking I need to quit drinking. This Eagle Ford shale south of San Antonio is popping off, it's blowing up. Maybe I need to go down there and get myself a real job, you know, some manual labor, hourly wage type thing. Then I just thought about it and was like, this White Russian tastes so good, I'm gonna stay here forever. It's been 15 years. My wife and I, we have 3 kids under 3. And I'm proud to say that we all live with my parents still. You know what they say? It takes a village, man. Thanks for being here. Well, it's driven down in San Antonio, trying to get a really good start. Can't be Jack these days with a degree in the liberal arts. Give me the economy. I need to make a few dollars, make a few cents, don't you know I ain't getting pretty darn sick. Mediocre time. So great to be here. Like I said, we have 3 little babies at our house, and me and my wife are both here, and we are so happy to not be changing diapers or checking the nanny cam. It's quite refreshing. In fact, I haven't been out of the house in like 3 months. I went across the street and got a tall boy beer and poured it in one of those big gulp glasses, and I've just been on cloud 9 ever since. You never thought you'd appreciate the simple things in life until you're faced with some reality. This next song is a song I wrote 10 years ago, and I'm so proud of it. I worked really hard on it, and it somehow found its way to Nashville, Tennessee. And this major label country singer kind of fell in love with it, and I was told they were going to record it, and I went around and told everybody, see you later, kiss my ass, and get my first major label cut. And then this guy changed his mind, and I've never been so pissed at Kenny Chesney in my entire life. And then Hurricane Irma happened, and he decided to put it on a record, and I was like, I'll believe it when I see it. And July 27, 2018, there it was, track 7. I was like, holy shit. This is fantastic. Me and my wife, we went to Total Wine and we threw the credit card down and we bought a ton of booze for the celebration party, but my wife, she has her life together. She goes to boot camp. She's got a salary job with insurance. She was in bed by 9 o'clock that night. I stayed up to listen to Kenny Chesney sing my song, and there I was in my swim trunks with my AirPods in the backyard listening to Kenny Chesney sing my song, and I was like, this is so great. Thank you so much. And people are like, John, what do you do with all that Kenny Chesney money? Well, it wasn't track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, it was track 7. So there was no boat, there was no house, but I did build a taller fence so the next time I get a major label cut and I'm out in my backyard till 4 o'clock in the morning drinking Chilton's, nobody's gonna know about it except for me. No, but on a serious note, I don't want to, I want to have some seriousness tonight. I don't want it to just be all laughs. It doesn't need to be all laughs. On a serious note, I lie awake in bed a lot at night thinking about this, and kind of get emotional thinking about it. But, this is without a doubt this is the best Kenny Chesney song I've ever written. They take a walk down along the wall, they go right on past the carnival, hand in hand with the keeper kind, the kind that ties, the ties that bind. They don't care if the corny man or the fortune teller reads your hand, they just be like for a bungalow where the curtains flutter, the candles glow in the hard the gopher. Here I'm on a midnight porch, looking up at a butane torch that hangs behind a black expanse where the stars flicker, plenty it stays. It's probably time to pack it in. I got a glass, apple and Jameson. Well, I was born to cruise, I might as well be the gopher. Take a drink break let's all take 20 seconds. There's a TV show that's on television, of course. Yeah, that kind of TV show. And it's called, I never thought a show about the National Park Service would be such a hit. It's called Yellowstone, and people just eat this shit up. It's crazy stuff. Anyhow, I'm part of a special little band called the Panhandlers. It's a neat thing. Yep, 4 dudes that all play acoustic guitars. It's pretty cool. It's a neat thing, and we had a song that we recorded. We didn't write, so we didn't make any money from this particular opportunity. But it was on this TV show called Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And, it was very neat. Yeah. And you know, I got ego problems in a big way. So the way this song goes is it starts with this guy William Clark Green. And then I sing, and then Cleto Cordero sings, and then Josh Abbott sings, and I'm the second guy. And this song was coming out of commercial break, and it was part of the show. And I don't watch Yellowstone. I never watched it. And anyhow, Will is singing, and Will's is just going on forever. And I'm kind of having a hard time with it because I'm like 14 million people are watching this show, and I want to have my moment in the sun, and Will's verse is just going on and on and on, and then finally, by the grace of God, I hear my voice coming through the AMC, channel, and then they moved to Josh, and I just turned that show right off immediately. I was just done. That's the only bit of Yellowstone I've ever watched in my life, just to hear myself. Lately I've been thinking I could leave this town, cut back on my drinking, stop this running around, playing songs till after midnight, staying up till dawn. But there's something in the dust and wind that keeps me hanging on, and I never thought I'd live to see the day I say goodbye. Crying, that's West Texas in my heart. I'll be your blue-eyed bandit if you'll be my renegade. I count 1,000 tumbleweeds, they're all by me every day. I'd like to roll a rose and stow it in that desert sand. Sending farmers into a deeper debt, ranchers to the grave. Where towers that mark the end of time, slowly spinning till the water table falls below the reach of humankind. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in my decided to buy myself a motorcycle, but it wasn't a real motorcycle. It was a 50cc scooter that tops out at 36 miles an hour downhill, and you know, just to go to the gas station, you know, buy tall boys and things like that, just for you know, funny money. Anyhow, I got asked to play a private party. I love, pardon me, not a private party, a fraternity party. I love playing fraternity parties because I love hanging out with 19-year-olds. Just kidding. No, but seriously, I really do love Kentucky Deluxe, and I do love Keystone Light. And frat parties are a lot of fun for me. So I got asked to play this fraternity party at UT, and I was like, this is 10 minutes from my house. I am here for it. But I would like to ride my brand new 50cc motorcycle to the show and onto the stage. And if it's a possibility, maybe we can build a ramp. Maybe some of the pledges from the fraternity can build a ramp for me. And they said, sure, John, that's no problem. Happy to do it. And I was like, this is going to be so great for Instagram. Here I am, you know, creeping up on the Middle Ages and hanging out with a bunch of 20-year-olds riding a motorcycle onto a stage and frat party. It's going to be large. And a few days went by, I didn't hear anything, so I reached out to the president of the fraternity. I said, hey man, what's the status of the ramp? And I didn't hear anything back, and I started getting nervous because I built this thing up in my head. And then I got on Twitter and I got on Instagram. I said, UT SIGEP, y'all got 48 hours to build this ramp so I can ride this motherfucking scooter up on stage. And I didn't hear anything. And then I got a phone call from the president, and he was like, hey John, can you take your tweets and your posts down about the ramp on stage? We can't have anybody knowing about this party because of COVID and shit like that. I just thought, here I am, 35 years old, talking to a dipshit 21-year-old about a ramp on the stage with a scooter, and what a life I've created for myself. And then my scooter got stolen. But one day, there's, you know, has anybody here ever had a dream? This is a dream of mine. We get asked to play fraternity parties, and like I said, they're a lot of fun. But for 86, we play for 90 minutes. For 86 minutes, they couldn't give a shit. But for these 4 minutes that we played this song, they are all in. And if I'd only known that, you know, they were going to be so into the song, I would have maybe added like another couple of chords, and maybe I wouldn't have had it like so slow, you know. But hindsight is 20/20, and these are things I would do differently. I'm just confessing right now. I just want to get it all off my chest. Thank you very much.
Get it off your chest.
Song for all the high society, upper echelon gals from West Texas, but they exist all over the place. You know, they're in River Oaks and Highland Park, and Atlanta, Georgia. No, I really wrote this song for all the guys who want to drive scooters onto stages at frat parties. West Texas in a Mercedes-Benz with your Louis Vuitton and your debutante friends. Your stepmom came with you to watch you unpack. She'll go home in the Gulfstream when it is time to go back out to Midland. Your daddy, he's been working since the day he turned 18, working for his father, turning crude to gasoline. In the great 1980s, when the boom town. All them big old buildings, they just shut out of the ground. Out of Midland. But you will drop it in the spring for a boy from our homes. Of course he will be handsome and he will have a good last name. Y'all can sit in Jerry's box at the Cowboys football game. Take him home for Christmas, take him out to see the Reds, where the Roughnecks run the Alder and they dance with black gold chicks out of Midland. Some years down the road, with your scripture rehearsed, you baptized that newborn baby at the Presbyterian church. He will be too young to know what is underneath that soil. He did not either, so anoint his head with oil out of Midland. Alright, look at this. We got some waters here with some water.
Yeah, water. Got a Chilton?
This is such a good idea. This is such a good idea. This let's do tomorrow morning and feeling like $1 million. Cheers. Cheers, fellas. How about these fellas up here?
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Nobody's driving after this yet. This one particular time, me and my band, we were lucky enough to play a gig at a grocery store here in Texas. It's a very famous institution. It's called HEB. And, you know, there's certain things you do. You put Saxon Pub on your website. You put your shows on your website. When you're playing HEB, you keep that shit secret. You don't want anybody to know about it. So this one time, me and the guys, we were asked to play at HEB. It was musicians who work on Fridays and Saturdays. And when you get an opportunity to work on a Tuesday, you're like, hell yes, it doesn't matter what it is. And we were asked to play on a Tuesday. There's a lady from Bud Light. She set up like a Bud Light Alamo with a bunch of Bud Light surfboards in the grocery store of this HEB in the produce section. And we loaded in. We had our skinny jeans and we had our sunglasses on because we didn't want to be there. And you know when you wear sunglasses inside, it's basically like middle fingers to everybody. It's like I want everyone to know that I fucking hate being here right now. Yeah, except for you, dude. You're an exception to the rule about that. To be fair, Nick's also like, get me the fuck out of here, man. Y'all, Nick Diaz, everybody. One great Austin singer-songwriter and musician. This is my show, motherfucker. Anyhow, we were playing this gig in the grocery stores. We didn't run into anybody we knew, and I was so happy when that was over with. You know, I was like, oh my God, nobody knew. I was out spending my Tuesday afternoon, and I packed up my guitar, had my check in my back pocket. I went out to my car, thankful the day was over, and I had all these texts from friends saying, John, congrats, dude, on the HEB gig, man. We are so proud of you. You've been doing this shit for a decade, and you look good and you sound good, and we're just so pleased and so proud of you. And I was like, how do all these people know about this? Well, the lady who had hired us from Bud Light had live streamed it on the Bud Light corporate Facebook page, and I found it on Facebook, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, 160,000 people saw this. And I'm like, I don't know what my math is, that's 240,000 eyeballs, you know. And I tell this story to people like, John, that is such great exposure. Well, 4 dudes in skinny jeans and sunglasses in the produce section of the grocery store on Tuesday afternoon is not the exposure that I'm looking for. Anyways, I went back and I watched the live stream, and I remembered this moment. And this woman, she's doing her grocery shopping with a rascal scooter with a shopping cart on the front of it. And she's going about her day, and she goes right by our little makeshift stage, and she's got one hand on the handlebar of the rascal scooter, and she's got her left hand over her ear because she can't stand what we're playing. And I don't blame her one bit, because when I go to the grocery store, I want to hear Phil Collins, Steve Winwood, Ace of Base. I'm not expecting to hear like this guy singing songs about wanting to ride a rascal scooter onto a state, or pardon me, or you get it. That was a tough moment. I'd like to have that one back. It was very confusing for me because a week later we were opening for Willie Nelson, the Majestic Theater, and I was like, fellas, it's going on, y'all. We were just playing HEB and now I'm opening for Willie. Like, it's happening for us, you know? Like, we're a lot of bands out there, but it's happening for us, and it's happening quick, so buckle in for the ride, you know? And they're all drinking the Kool-Aid, like, the Baumann gig is badass. And then a week later, we were playing a teachers' convention book fair in a hotel lobby in Dallas, Texas. And I was like, big tree. I have a tattoo across my chest that just says, big tree, fall hard. So anyway, sometimes it's HEB, sometimes it's Big Bill Nelson, sometimes it's a teachers' convention, Willie Nelson. Sometimes it's a teachers' convention book fair.
Let's go!
Sometimes we get to come up to Austin, Texas and hang out with bar none, one of the coolest, most fun people I've ever met. We're celebrating a great record. Y'all miss Courtney Patton. Thank you so much. Courtney, your new record got to #1 or #2 on iTunes, #2. Electrostatic.
If Tyler Childers, man, just couldn't beat her. Sing about Jesus, that's what
That Christianity shit is just so popular. Everybody loves this motherfucker named Jesus. I don't get it. When I was a young boy, my father asked what I wanted to be. I said I want to be a flatlander, Jimmy Dale, Butcher Lee. I want to play guitar and sing and make the people stomp the floor. I want to write the best best of the best and be a high plains troubadour. He bought a beat-up Takamine for me on my 14th birthday, with a couple of Terry Allen tapes I play to every day. I started writing songs that sucked on the surface and cliche. I must have wrote 200 bad ones before a good one came my way. Now I'm damn near almost 30 with this trailer to load. My name is misspelled on the marquee 500 miles down the road. My skin is so much thicker now that I've been in this shit. It's too soon for accolades and it's too late to quit. So here I am, here I come. Never been much of anything but typing words to a string, picking with 2 fingers, using my ears to sing, looking up at pictures, John T. Floors and green hall, paying my respects to the great ones on the wall. I think back on afternoons when this was all just a dream. I still got big ambitions and a head full of steam. As I look up past the curtain and out onto the floor, but one day closer to a high plains troubadour. Yeah, I'm damn near almost 30 with this trailer to load. My name is misspelled on the marquee 500 miles down the road. My skin is so much thicker now that I've been in this shit. It's too soon for accolades and it's too late to quit. So here I am, here I go. So here I am, here I come.
I got to sing the man part.
Oh, are you not? I think we're good.
We
We're
got
gonna do it again. Let's figure it again.
Do it again!
Yeah, you want to come back? Yeah. You want to do that one right now?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come back,
Courtney.
Go Courtney!
Go Courtney. Well, I kind of feel like we should just end on a high note right there. That was really neat. We can all get home and retire the babysitters. I put a record out in 2020 called Country Shit, and 2020 was definitely the the best time to put new music out. You know? So I'm gonna put this record out that I put my heart and soul and savings account into, and then I'm gonna sit on my fucking computer and play it for everybody over Skype. Whoops. This is a song called "The Country Doesn't Sound the Same." It's not so much about the state of country music, but just the changing, evolving world that we live in. My grandmother has a house in Lockhart, Texas, and her brand new neighbor is a landfill. The country doesn't sound the same. I get in the car and I put on the country music station and they're singing, "Beer, beer, truck, truck, I'm like cookies of fudge." Country doesn't sound the same. Music on my father's stereo every Saturday. It was back when steel and fiddle had their time to interplay. It was my first drive in that old car, killed the battery. Listening till the sun came up on a summer night's dream. Songs for the working class and those looking took you to a place deep inside a rubber. I don't hear them on my FM radio. I don't know why they all had to go. But my father, he would call it a shame. The country doesn't sound the same. There's a hard hat crew laying tar up by the gate. Don't care whose land they carve as long as their checks aren't paid. Tax bond robbed the highway and 100 mobile homes. They're cleaning space every day for commercial songs. I can hear it out the kitchen window. The farm ain't the quaint place I used to know. Everybody's headed west to stake their claim. Doesn't sound the same. Times are always changing. Are the good times gone? No more open sky above me. No more soul living song. I know it don't do no good to complain. The country doesn't sound the same. Where no matter where you stand, you're always on opposing sides. As the noise runs round the clock and no one can cut through. I don't know any plan, I don't know what we can do. I lie awake at night and I wonder how. I don't know what to think of us now. It doesn't do no good in laying blame. The country doesn't Hey y'all, I did so many shows by myself, you know, acoustic. It's so nice to play with the band. This is Nick Diaz, like we said, over here. Back here on the drums, Mr. Cody Banks playing the drums. Straight out of Lubbock, Texas. Yeah. And this fellow over here is Mr. Brian Zanotti playing bass and singing harmonies. Yeah. And the longer I just sit up here, man, it's just the longer that babysitter bill goes up. I ain't worried about it. I'm just sitting here. You know, thank you very much. We do have a lot of merch. Christmas is coming. And the thing about our merch at Christmas is Christmas comes every year. And if you're thinking about it, buy your shit for this Christmas, but buy it for 2023 Christmas too. We've had such a good time. Thank you so much, Saxon Pub, for allowing us to be here. This is such a wonderful place. I used to play here on Sundays at midnight, all by myself, for me and the bar staff. That was 10 years ago. And my dumb ass decided to keep doing this shit, which was a terribly good decision, or a terrible decision. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Thanks so much for being here. It means a lot. We have merchandise. We have a Halloween themed tip jar that's distracting the hell out of me. It's just like, there's battery powered lights in there, this LED situation going on. I'm not quite sure. Texas called the Caprockin, and it's if you're driving up 84 West to the Panhandle, it just goes straight up, and then you're on this like continental shelf type situation that's just flat for a long time. And I wrote this song with that in mind, somebody who lives up there and is living a happy, peaceful existence, and that's what the song is about. The song is called Caprockin, and the more I thought about it, I thought this would be such a great song if you were a baseball cap guy and you were like man about town with your fucking baseball cap on, Caprockin. I thought that joke would land better, but it didn't. It's funny, I agree. If I'd been out in the audience, I would be geeking out right now. Say there's nothing to do here but stare up at the sky, listen to the wind and pray the day goes by. Without a heat wave from the desert, a tornado from the north, dust storm that only ever blows back and forth. Say you got to be a farming man or a roughneck on the rig. Say either way, it's your own grave to dig. Well, I have found a way to live without paying such a price, and I haven't made a home in this country paradise. I'm gonna do a little Caprockin, a little slow talking, walking faint, walking with the one I love. I'm gonna do a little county fair and be a cattle bearing till I see them stars burning up above. I'm gonna do a little Caprockin. I got 40 pristine acres, my own slice of life. Angel from Plainview's bound to be my wife. Front row seat to sunset, the truck that just won't quit. The cast in the back that's about to be moved. I'm gonna do a little Caprockin, a little slow talking, walking faint, walking with the one I love. Gonna do a little county fair and be a cattle bearing till I see them stars burning up above. I'm gonna do a little Caprockin. My sister had her family, she took her family east to Dallas. Bought a home in a city that looks like Crystal Palace. She swears I love the neighborhood, I should consider moving there. Hate to break it to you, sis, but I ain't going. I'm gonna do a little Caprockin, a little slow talking, walking faint, walking with the one I love. Gonna do a little county fair and be a cattle bearing till I see them stars burning up above. Gonna do a Thanks for being here with us at the Saxon Pub in Austin, Texas. I know there's a lot of ways to spend your time and your money. ACL, Texas OU weekend, whatever. We appreciate you being here so very, very, very much. My name is John Baumann. Say there's nothing to do but stare up at the sky, listen to the wind and pray the day goes by. December 22nd. Blow out the Christmas party. See you.